Hey, I'm Bill Powers, and this is a term that I just use and have for, about 25 years now. I call them license restoration projects, meaning we're trying to help people out that have had their license revoked or suspended for some reason, and we're trying to get them restored. And that can mean a lot of different things. That can be a lot of different avenues that we work on. So a license restoration project, we get a call from somebody, my license is revoked or suspended, or I want to get a limited privilege, or I didn't take care of a DWI 20 years ago. We try to take a global approach. I call it a satellite view, and look at everything at once. We want to look at tickets wherever you may have had them. Now, if you had a ticket in Florida, we're going to have to refer you to somebody down in Florida or tell you to call a lawyer down there. But in the jurisdictions we practice in North Carolina and South Carolina, and I limit my practice to South Carolina, one of my partners handles I limit my practice in North Carolina, one of my partners handles all of South Carolina. I'm not licensed down there, but we work together as a firm on these things. We can go to different jurisdictions. My law license in North Carolina, the ink doesn't just say Charlotte or Union or Iredell County. We can go to the whole state. It doesn't mean we go to the whole state, but we're authorized to do it, and it's not unusual for us or one of our attorneys to call up different jurisdictions, different DA's offices, and say, we're trying to clear out this person's record. There seems to be a trend now with the laws and generally speaking, General Assembly and some DA's offices to try to just clear up the mess, to untangle that ball of twine and see what we can do to get your very valuable plastic license back. So we call it license restoration. Now, sometimes that involves clearing old tickets, working out deals with different jurisdictions, explaining what we're dealing from one county to the next. Maybe it involves paying late fees or court costs or fines. Sometimes it involves a license restoration of doing a DMV hearing. It's been a certain period of time, you become eligible for a hearing, you call up DMV and say, we want to meet with a hearing officer, we want to talk about how we've had a clear record, and we pull a copy of your driving record. Sometimes we get affidavits from friends or family or whatever's applicable, a job, and say, please allow us to drive. And then sometimes it involves going to court and saying, hey, we need a limited driving privilege, a pretrial limited driving privilege, a speeding driving privilege, an impaired revocation, willful refusal. There's a bunch of them. So license restoration, it means a lot of different things. It kind of depends on why your license is revoked or suspended or just maybe never had a license. By the way, if you've never had a license, sometimes people say, well, I never had a license, they can't revoke it. Yeah, they can. What they do in North Carolina is they just make up a number for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They say, John Smith, that's your number. And even though you never had a license, that's the number we're going to pretend you had a driver's license for. So it's complicated. This tends to be one of those areas where it helps to have a lawyer. While you can always serve as your own attorney, I don't know if that's a good idea in these type of cases. Again, I may be biased here. I'm an attorney. That's what I do for a living. But because I do this for a living and because I've got a lot of years experience helping people, I kind of have a gut with these things and know which way things are developing and going. And we'll share with you that gut and also the law and the statutes behind that gut and why we think what we do. We offer information, we offer advice, we offer help. That's why our telephone number is 704-342-HELP. Give me a ring. Look forward to hearing from you.